not realize I was muted. Can you guys hear me now? Thank you guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm just letting you guys know that I have a 3-card spread here. Shout out to you guys for being in here, and thank you, Sexy Toy Lady, for letting me know I was muted. Okay, so we're going to start this over. I do have a 3-card Oracle deck here. You guys can choose from one of the decks, okay? Do not tell me which deck that you're choosing from. I'm going to pick 3 cards from each deck, and we're going to do a reading on that, okay? But shout out to you guys for being in here. Money to Burn, Sexy Toy Lady, everybody that's in here. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and start off with that. Then we're going to go ahead and do our little, like we usually do, our Crystal 101. And then I have a special reading for you guys on Young Pharaoh and Golden Beauty, and whether or not they're still messing around, okay? Because they got a lot of confusion going on around them. And you know what? We're not doing no confusion in 2022, okay? We just not. So we're going to go ahead and do that tonight. All right. So while you guys already have picked a card, I'm going to go ahead and do the reading first. We're going to start off again with my first deck, which is the Hip Hop Queens deck. You guys know that I do love this deck. And shout out to you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the like button so on your way in. And also make sure that you hit the join so that you guys can be part of the festivities with our members. Members know we've got some great things happening there as well. Also tonight, guys, just to let you know, we do have a show coming up with the Slater Show tonight. Make sure you guys tune into that. It's going to be epic. We're going to have a versus between Glorion and Keeper 116. So it's an 80s hip hop versus. I am super, super duper excited about watching that. So make sure you guys check that out. I believe that's at 7:30 Eastern. Eastern time. It starts at 7:30 Eastern. So it's about an hour and a half from now. That's why I started a little bit early, so I can make sure that I am ready for that. Okay. So you guys make sure that you tune into that. Okay. Hey, Clark, appreciate you being here. If somebody can put, I don't know if one of my mods is in the chat. If somebody can put a link to the Slater Show in the chat, that way everybody can get there. Make sure you guys subscribe to that channel and also tune in tonight. It's going to be really fun. Also, I believe Vita V might be going live as well. I'm not 100% sure about that. And I don't know a time, but she may be going live. So go ahead and check her out, guys. And you guys can put a link to her channel as well. Money to Burn, I'm going to throw you a wrench too. All right, so looks like we've got a couple of cards that came out with this. So it came out with more than 3 cards. So we're going to go ahead and read them all. I'm going to read them as they came out. First one that came out is Mary J. Blige, Healing. Okay. So somebody needs to heal this week. Somebody's relationship or the relationship with themselves, you need to heal this week. You need to go ahead and feel the emotions that you've been feeling. You need to go ahead and feel the pain. I remember one time I gave you guys a reading where I said that you can't go through, like if you break a bone, the first thing that you feel is the pain, okay? You have to actually feel the pain in order to heal, in order to know that there's a problem. The pain is a sign from your body letting you know that there's something wrong, okay? And so the pain is what you need to heal from. So this week, take the time to reflect on that and to heal from that, okay? Take that power, take that strength that you have down in your core and make sure that you are applying it to these types of situations, okay? It is okay to go through that. The next one that came out was Spirituality. Somebody's dealing with a spiritual situation. Erykah Badu is on this one, guys. I absolutely love her. She is spirituality, okay? And she definitely represents that. So somebody is dealing with a spiritual situation. It could be the relationship that you're in, whether or not maybe you're contemplating whether you should be intertwining with this person spiritually, or even if it's something spiritual that you should be doing or a spiritual journey that you're trying to take. Go ahead and do the research that you need to do on that spiritual journey, and do that. Okay. It is okay to believe in a higher power, to believe in something higher than just your carnal feelings and your carnal self. It is okay to do that. You don't have to believe in God to do that, and you don't have to be an atheist to do that either. But you can do either one and still have power and still believe in a higher power. Okay. So take hold of that this week. Spirituality is also part of your mental health as well. So, having a clear mind, having hope, all comes from spirituality, no matter how you look at it, no matter what way you get it. Okay. So if it's meaning, hey, I am that I am and I am the God, then hey, that's fine. If it means that Jehovah is your God, that's fine too. Okay. As long as you're getting that hope and that power. All right. The next one that came out is defense. This keeps coming out. Somebody who's watching me keeps getting defense out. Have you put up your defense yet? Because that comes out often in these readings. So I don't know. Maybe it's something you need to defend yourself in. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. A lot of people don't have lovers and have, a relationship that they're in with somebody. And so tomorrow could be a painful day for some people. Some people's spouses have passed away and different things like that. So in that case, defend yourself with by fortifying yourself and fortifying yourself with certain things. Defense, I'm getting fortitude. Literally, that is the word that's coming to my mind. Fort, okay? Protect yourself. Keep yourself from seeing those things. You might not want to go and watch the Lifetime sassy, softy, cryy movies tomorrow. You might not want to go out and watch all the couples, walking around. That might be something that hurts, might be something that is a little bit overboard for you. You might need to just stay home and relax and laugh with us on YouTube or do something else, because you need to defend yourself. You need to keep your heart guarded. Okay. Just now, the two of swords came up in my mind, which is a card in tarot. I can pull it out, but anyway, you guys can look up the image. And what it is a person blinded, but they have two swords like this, and they're holding the swords across their heart, but they're guarding their heart completely. Okay. And they're literally guarding it, and they've got their eyes covered to keep certain things from, being in their gateways. Okay. Because your eyes are gateways. So being in their sight. And then they're guarding their heart. So that literally just came to my mind. Okay. The next one here that came out is style, sweetie. Okay. Somebody is trying to be sassy and cute tonight. I don't know if it might be me. Somebody is trying to be sassy and cute and sexy. Go ahead and feel your divine sexiness. It is okay to be you. It is okay to be fine. It is okay to enjoy yourself, to make yourself up, to look at yourself and you are so cute. And so, yes, it is okay, honey. You got that style. You got that thing, honey. Yes. Go ahead and keep telling yourself that and keep pushing yourself in that direction. That is keeping you strong. Okay. So it's okay to feel highly about yourself. It's okay to look good. It's okay to feel good and to smell good. Okay. And to be like that around other people. Don't be afraid to be your divine, sexy self. Okay. The next one I've got is emotions from Jenny Aiko. Okay, so somebody is feeling some emotions right now. I don't know if it's with your significant other, or the lack of a significant other, or even just something that's going on within yourself. Go ahead and keep looking at those emotions. Go ahead and take a look at them and examine them and figure out why they're there. Okay, do a little bit of shadow work and understand what's going on in the background, what's going on in your subconscious that's got this happening. Okay, why are you a little bit out of whack or out of place today, or tomorrow you may be feeling that way. Go ahead and explore those feelings, really touch on those feelings, really do some shadow work and pull those out so that it doesn't continue to haunt you. Okay, you have to deal with it. Also, the other side of that is happy emotions and peace and love and joy and just the love of life itself. And loving life itself will allow you to love everybody around you. Okay. And even, and that includes, yourself. Okay. Because you're willing to take care of what's around you. You're willing to take care of you. If you love life. Okay. I mean, life isn't perfect. It's not meant to be perfect, but it is okay to feel happiness. It is okay to feel joy and peace. Okay. And if you're feeling depression a little bit too long, you need to be looking at going to a therapist or speaking to your doctor. Okay. All right. And finally, Angie Martinez came out, and that is voice. Okay. So this week, use your voice. There's somebody, it literally just came to my mind. There's somebody who wants to go and tell somebody how they're feeling about them. Okay. In a positive way, about love, about sex, about joy. Go ahead and reach out. What you waiting on? Okay. You waiting on next Valentine's Day? Are you waiting on next week? Are you waiting on next year? Go ahead and let them know how you feel. Okay. There's nothing wrong with opening your mind, opening your throat and speaking and saying how you really feel. You might regret not telling that person how you're feeling. Okay. Also, if it's somebody on the flip side of that, it may be somebody who's experiencing somebody who's kind of a bugaboo. You can't get rid of this dude or this girl. Honey, let that know. Okay. Get rid of the situation. Do not be afraid of cutting neck cuts off. Okay. It's nothing wrong with that. It is part of your mental health. You have to speak up. Okay. That includes whether you want something or whether you don't want something. You need to speak about it. All right. So that one came from our hip hop queens deck. I'll go ahead now and let's try the Goddess Oracle deck first before we go into the love cards, since it is Valentine's Day. All right. Again, make sure you guys hit that like button. Okay. And make sure that you are subscribing, hitting the join. And again, make sure that you guys check out the show with the Slater show tonight. It is going to be epic. We've got Glorion on there. We've got not Money Severn, Keeper. I always get you guys mixed up. Glorion and Keeper 116 will be on there, and they are going to be doing hip hop 80s, hip hop old school 80s. Okay, so I'm excited about that. Like, I know I'll be telling y'all my age, but I don't care. I don't care. Like, shit, I'm 43. That's right. Okay, so a few cards came out here too, guys. So the gods want to speak to y'all tonight. That's awesome. And it's funny because they're all coming out in sixes. Ooh, is somebody getting pregnant? Because it ain't me. Somebody getting pregnant? There's a lot of life in these cards, y'all. There's an actual pregnant woman. Okay? Honey, who out here getting pregnant? Okay? It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with life. This is the awakening god, okay? Yemaya. Yemaya I'm going to pull out the book on this one because these are really meaningful cards. Absolutely beautiful cards. The number is 40. And Yemaya is, I'm going to put the card back up for you guys. It says, the temple is high priestesses and the element is water. Goddess Yemaya controls the ocean, the amniotic fluid that nurtures us before we know ourselves. The healing love energy of this Yoruba mother Orisha deity never leaves you. Wake up. Awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yemaya swallows your tears. Didn't we just say that in the last reading, guys? You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess rising. You are waking up. And once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. The goddess declaration is, I am receiving and radiating love. You can see that the dolphins, the light, the raw behind her, the ocean around her. She's pregnant. She's full of life, absolutely full of life and new beginnings and new things. Okay, beautiful. The next one we've got is scarcity, sequoia. What I got from that is somebody is holding back some love from somebody. Just immediately, I got that from right just now. I'm going to show you guys what I got here. I got a half of the sun on one side, okay, and then you've got her, and then it looks like an ancestor behind her. Okay, she's in the clouds, lots of air. So let's go ahead and look into this. Lots of fire. It says, shadow of scarcity, Trinidad, diaspora. The temple is shadows and the element is air. I'm going to put it up for you guys. Beauty by day and hag by night. The sequoiant is an energy vampire, also known through the diaspora as old hag or boo hag. Whether energy or blood for vampires, there is never enough to go around. Sequoiant shadow guidance. You have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. Embodiment. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimble full of water. It doesn't feel like it when you are desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? And the goddess declaration is, my blessings always overflow. Okay. So like I said, right before I even read the card, I was getting that somebody's trying to pull away from somebody. Somebody's trying to be a little scarce with the love and with their time and with their energy and with their space. And that's okay too. It is absolutely okay to create your own sacred space and to not allow somebody in that space. Okay. It's completely okay to do that. And like this says here, it says, stop going to the ocean and just asking for a thimble full of water. You are that you are. You are the divine. So therefore, the ocean belongs to you. Okay. You would take care of the ocean. So there is always plenty. There is always enough. And you must speak that into existence, including with people that you want to get away from you. You need to speak that into existence. You need to let them know, and you need to act upon it. And that's it. Okay. And leave it alone. Don't keep going back, looking, checking, texting, emailing. Leave that nigga alone or leave that chick alone. Okay. All right. There's always more than enough. Always more than enough with everything. And it doesn't matter. It's not just about money. It's not just about food. It's about everything. Peace, prosperity, everything. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Shakin Ra. I truly appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the screen. You said keep up the good work. I certainly will, and I do appreciate that, bro. All right, so the next one I'm going to read is Tituba, Feeling Safe, okay? So I'm going to read that one. That one is the number 4. This one comes out a lot in readings. Like I said, I get a lot of people that come back to my readings often. And I'm going to get a lot of the same messages sometimes, okay? All right, so Tituba is the goddess until you get it. That's basically it. Tituba, the goddess of feeling safe. Barbados, Guyana, Salem. Temple is ancestors, the element is air. Great ancestress Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in 1692 Salem witch trials. She was most likely kidnapped from the Guyanan region in South America and then sold through a Barbados plantation. It is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. Embodiment. You deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. And the goddess declaration is, I am safe. It is safe to be safe. You know, what I got out of that is, and it came to me while I was reading, you deserve to feel secure. There's somebody that's dealing with somebody who doesn't allow them to feel secure. They don't feel secure in that situation, and they've been contemplating, either you've contemplated leaving or you've already left. Okay, go ahead and continue on that path, because this person has no intentions of making you feel secure. You have to actually feel secure within yourself first, and then get into a relationship with someone who has the same type of mindset. Okay. Oh, I appreciate you, Shakim. Thank you so much for that. Okay, and so, oh, you know, I think I had somebody else say something too. Okay, everybody's just talking to each other. Okay, well, shout out to you guys for being in the chat and just hanging out with each other. And Clark, you said it ain't me. I ain't maybe pregnant with an idea. I know that's right, and that could be it. And like I said, pregnancy doesn't. You know, I said that as joking with you guys, but pregnancy in tarot usually means that there's some type of life, or some type of newness happening. Something brand new is going on. You've got a new business starting. You got a new home that you're purchasing, and something is happening. Okay, and it's almost springtime, and the earth is changing right now into that time where everything is coming out into brand newness. Okay, so this would be the time to be manifesting those kinds of things. All right. So the next one we've got is number 31. All right, so number 31, I'm going to show you guys this card. Beautiful card. You guys, I love these cards. All right, and it's the goddess of living out loud, okay? And it's funny, I was thinking about that. So Dagon and Mali. The temple is Griots and the element is water. Yasigi has the reputation of being a free-spirited party goddess. For the Dagon people of Mali, she was the very first Yasigni. The Yasignis are women empowered to participate in the mass dances. Yasigni's guidance is express yourself. You have something to say? Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. This is coming out, whoever it is. Speak up. Open your mouth and talk. Tell that guy or that girl that you want them, okay? Or tell them you want that job, or tell them you want that house. Speak it into existence, okay? The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You are not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personality for loved ones, okay? The goddess declaration, I am free to express myself fully. Now, as it said, there may be an introverted person who tends to not talk a lot, doesn't want to, speak to a bunch of people and stuff like that, that may want to sit back and do something like, write in poetry. Some people, like, I'll give you some content creators, for example. YM, she never gets on panels, but yet she makes some excellent videos, or he or she makes some excellent videos. Okay, YM is making excellent videos. They are editing, they are doing all of that stuff, and they are putting whatever point they need to put across on these videos. Even though they don't voice and we don't hear them audibly, we can see the point that YM is trying to make. And shout out to YM for that. Somebody who's a little bit more expressionable, like Shakim Raj, shout out to Shakim. But somebody who's more expressionable and that's out there, that's going to make it make sense and do all that. You know what I'm saying? Express yourself, bro. Put that out there. Keep doing that. Keep opening that mouth and keep speaking. Okay? It's okay to express yourself and to be yourself, okay? And to use that third chakra, the throat chakra. It's there for a reason, all right? The next one we have is Oshun, which is fearless love, okay? And that number is 25. Grab that for you guys. And I'm going to show you guys the card again. And so Oshun is the goddess of fearless love, Yoruba, Nigeria. The temple is lovers and the element is water. Goddess Oshun is the exalted Orisha deity of honey sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. But the Yoruba lady of gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy. So dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You feel porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. The embodiment is you are love and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. Goddess declaration is, I give love, I receive love, I am love. You have to love yourself first before anybody else could love you. Okay. So before you go out there speaking with intentions, you go lighting your intention candles and you go making your little sage and putting your little spices together. Before you go doing that and adding love spells and without consulting with ancestors, okay? Before you go doing that, you need to love yourself first. You need to go on a complete regimen of loving yourself. Take yourself on dates. Go buy yourself some jewelry. Go buy yourself some perfume. Buy yourself some flowers. Buy yourself all types of gifts, some watches for you, for your men. Buy yourself a new car. Whatever you're going to do, take care of you like you want your man to or like you want your girl to. You understand? That's what you need to do first, okay? And then you could love somebody else. And then somebody else could love you. And actually, in you loving yourself, you end up commanding love to your life because you love yourself. So you attract love and loving people. Now, you will also attract haters, okay? But because of the love you have for yourself, the haters will roll off your back. You might have to say something once, maybe twice, and then you'll move on because you love yourself, okay? That was an excellent card that came out and so appropriate for the occasion. The next one is a beautiful card. It is Celestial Alignment, okay? This is the goddess Kosana, and the number is 41. Let me get that for you guys. Again, make sure you guys hit the like button, okay? Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you guys being out there. All right, so let's put that up. This is one of the most beautiful cards here in this deck. This whole deck is just beautiful. But Kosana is the goddess, or Noksana is the goddess of celestial alignment, Zulu, South Africa. The temple is high priestesses. The element is water. Nosana is the healer of healers and the teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below is celestial alignment. Your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. How do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of God or goddess. The goddess declaration is, I am always being guided in the right direction. You are the divine, okay? You are the divine. You are that you are. I am that I am. You believe that. You speak into existence what you choose. Even those who are Christians who read the Bible says that God made you in his image. And he also said that he spoke specific things into existence. He spoke into existence, let there be light, let there be whatever. Okay, let there be a moon, let there be a sun. He did that. He didn't go and get tools and make this. He actually spoke it, literally a spell, spoke it out into existence, and then said, made you in his image. So therefore, you can do the same. You can speak anything you want into existence. Now, that could also include something that's not good for you. Okay. So be careful in doing that. And how you combat that is loving yourself first. Okay. So if you love yourself, you'll be very careful what you allow to come into your life. And that was the oracle reading for the goddess cards. Let me go ahead and pull out the final deck, which will be our love oracle cards. Absolutely love these cards, guys. These are the heart cards. So you guys can see these. So we're going to use these tonight. Really excited about trying these out tonight, since it is Valentine's tomorrow. Let me know what you guys are doing. Are you guys doing anything for the Super Bowl? Anybody watching the show? I'm really definitely there only for the halftime show tonight. I'm not going to lie. I have no real intentions of watching the football game. I'm just not interested. There's some cards really trying to fall out here, y'all. Okay. And I'm going to pull these two because they just tried to come out too. Oh, and that one. All right. All right. So let me put these cards to the side. Okay. So I'm going to read these as they came out. The first one that came out is freedom. Okay. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay. So there's freedom to say yes or no. Freedom to do what you want. You see the rainbow? You see the Ra? She's naked. She's free. She's ready. Yes. Freedom to do what you want to do. Nothing is stopping you. Okay. That could be any way. That could be with love. That could be with the job. That could be with anything. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they also can distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay? So somebody needs to let go of some things. We were talking about emotions in the past couple oracles as well. So you'll need to go ahead and let go of some pain. But yeah, you've already felt the pain, but you need to feel the pain and go through those feelings in order to get to the healing part of it. Okay. So someone needs to let go of that resentment that they're feeling. Okay. And go ahead and heal. Allow yourself to heal. It is okay. You see that she in here is resting, and there's a man. I don't know if you can see him. He's in the water reflection. And she's just kind of looking down. It's real soft, but she seems like she's trying to rest off to sleep, and he's already sleeping. So let it go. Let go of the resentment. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and your memories you have shared with those you love. Okay. So when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So somebody, like I said, is supposed to be reaching out to somebody that they love. Okay. This might be a family member. Okay. This might be a long lost family member or somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. There might be something that you and that person are going through or have dealt with. But you need to go ahead and reconnect with them because life is short. It's not, it's not that long over here. Okay. And everybody that is not going to meet up on the other side. You might have other assignments, other things you got to do when you leave here. So you might not see them again. Okay. So you need to get those things clear because you don't want to regret that. Okay. In the afterlife. So definitely clear and make amends with those heart connections and those love connections. And that includes family members. Okay. And anything that you have wronged. If you have wronged somebody, you need to go ahead and correct that as well. Okay. Because when you pass away, you can't take any of that back. You can't take nothing back, but you definitely leave behind memories. Okay. And sometimes those memories will affect other souls. Okay. And that will affect you in the afterlife. Okay, so go ahead and think about that. The next one that came out was embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Okay, so you see there's somebody there that they're kind of holding each other. She's got her hand on his head, and he's got his head in her chest, and they are the missing puzzle piece for each other. Go ahead and embrace that missing puzzle piece. Some of you have somebody who is in your life that is good for you, and you keep going and doing every other thing and every which other way, and you're supposed to be dealing with them, and you're supposed to be dealing with them on a regular, but you're doing everything else. You need to stop. Okay, you really need to stop. You need to go ahead and reconnect. Okay, because that's where you belong, and that's where you're supposed to be right now at this time in your life. So go ahead and reconnect to your missing piece, because that's why things are chaotic. Okay. All right. The next one is let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Okay. That is one thing about me and the relationship that I have. There's no pulling and tugging and forcing in the situation. We literally just give and just love. And that's what it is. There's nothing to claim. There's nothing that I need I don't need him to reassure, and he doesn't need to, reassurance. We just know what we are. We know what we have. Okay. And I think that's amazing. If you have something like that, embrace that. Okay. It is okay to allow that person to live freely. Okay. Because we don't own anybody. Okay. My beloved, through it says, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay. So right here, I see a woman. She's got tears. There's angel wings. There's hearts. And there's another person just in the wind. There's another heart at her, almost at her throat chakra. Okay. So she's telling that person she loves them. This reminds me of somebody whose loved one has passed away, whether it's a spouse or whether it's a mother or father, whether it's a child, whatever the case may be. But that person is not missing. That person is not gone. Okay. It feels like they're gone because you don't physically see them and you don't physically feel them. And that's one of the most painful things you can feel and experience in life. But once you realize what life and death is, and I encourage you to do research on that, okay? Encourage you to do research on life and death and understanding how life transcends, okay? And how it continues. It never ends. Energy never dies, okay? So the person that was the being that was within that shell, the shell is gone, but the person is still there. The life force, the spirit force that was there, that was loving you that whole time, is still there, and even stronger now, because now they're able to be in a celestial celestial space. So they're able to manifest much more in that position. Okay, so it's hurtful and it's painful, but it's okay. It's going to be okay. Just understand that nothing dies and nothing is missing in life. Okay, there's always abundance, always, with everything. Okay, and that person or people are still here. Okay, and they're surrounding you. All right. So the next one that came out, and guys, I did want to say that too, because Valentine's Day can be very sad for some people. It's just, people die, people break up, they get divorced, all kinds of stuff. They see people getting all kinds of stuff, and their people aren't there. And that could be very painful. So reach out to other people too. Okay. Make sure that you're reaching out to your loved ones, you're reaching out to your friends, checking on them and making sure that they are okay. All right. And then this one is playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay. So some people are, very playful with their spouse or with their mate. Go ahead and continue that. You're going to have a great time tomorrow. Laughter is needed in the world. It's definitely much needed. It actually changes the frequency going on around you when you laugh. So have some fun. Okay. Or you know what? If it's not going to be with a spouse, have some fun with yourself. Okay. Do something that you love, something that you enjoy. Make sure that you're doing that tomorrow. Okay. All right. And then also, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change what that which is beyond our control. Yeah, you cannot control somebody else's feelings or thoughts. What I just got, and literally I just got to my mind, was somebody's spouse or relationship, their boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, has left them. Okay. And they want them back. Okay. But you cannot change somebody else's feelings. Yes, that's hurtful. I get that. But you can't change somebody else's feelings. If that's how they feel, let them go. Okay. Go ahead and free yourself. That literally just came to my mind. Let them go. Okay. Most of the time, when people feel like, oh, especially because I'm getting an arrogant feeling with this, that this person has left with arrogance, that they're doing this out of whatever, like they're cheating. There's somebody else involved. Honey, let that person go. Let them go. It's okay. They're gonna try to come back too, but it's up to you if you want to take them back. But yeah, accept what's going on. It's all right. What you've been told, what you're seeing is facts. Okay, you know it. Accept it. The acceptance is the beginning of inner peace. And once you accept it, once you first get that first good night of rest, okay, and you wake up in the morning, it ain't that bad. Okay, it ain't that bad, especially when it's when you can trade that for nights upon endless nights of crying. Okay, yeah, let it go. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Ain't that something? Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Yeah, somebody needs to let their relationship go. Okay? And get in this circle by yourself. Get in that pinnacle alone. Okay? Because sometimes getting alone means that this is the only way you can think clearly. Okay, and really get an understanding of what's going on around you. All right. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Yeah. Give it time. Who is out here trying to get their relationship back or get their spouse back or get somebody back, and that person ain't trying to come back right now, and you fighting, you out here doing stuff. I'm seeing somebody hitting somebody. I'm seeing somebody doing something to somebody's tires or somebody's windows. I don't know. Maybe this is Pharaoh. Give it time. Give it time. Okay. Because man, I don't think it's Pharaoh. But give it time, y'all. Whoever it is, you're doing too much. Okay. Spend some time making your money, focusing on your bread, focusing on you, loving yourself, and taking care of you. Okay. And everything else will fall into place. And then another one is secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Who is that? Somebody got a secret admirer. Somebody might get some flowers this week at work. Somebody might get 1-800-Flowers or the candies or something at work, the edible arrangements or something. Somebody's getting something at work this week or at school or somewhere. Maybe your neighbor. Maybe it's your pastor. I don't know who it is. Okay. But somebody's got a secret admirer, and the gods are here to let you know. All right, guys. So that was the Love Oracle cards. I hope you guys love that. I am going to go ahead and get ready for our Crystal 101. That did take quite some time tonight, but I appreciate you guys and your patience with it. Let me read some of the comments while we're at it. See, there's a lot here. Appreciate you guys being in here tonight as well. Hey, sometimes I appreciate you being here tonight. You said, I just watched an interview clip with MJB saying this. She had to learn to speak love to herself. She says that she can see it now manifesting. Yeah. You can speak anything into existence, literally. It could be something as simple as, hey, I don't got enough. What I don't feel like I have enough sage bundles, something stupid like that. You can be like, listen, universe, I don't put all this stuff out here. I need some sage bundles, and the sage bundles will pop up at your door, okay? Or sage bundles will pop up somewhere. Whatever you're putting out there, you put intentions into it, you're going to receive it. So if you're speaking negative things into existence, that's what you're going to get. Okay, you're actually going to receive negativity if you speak it into existence. So you have to speak positivity when you're looking for any type of manifestation of anything. That could be love, that could be joy, that could be peace, that could be happiness, that could be anything you want it to be. Okay. So right now we are going to go ahead and get started with our crystals 101. And then we are going to go ahead and the go into the reading for young Pharaoh and Golden Beauty. Okay. Because I am still very, very, very much interested in whether or not they're still messing around. Because to me, it just looks like they're just playing around with people. And, I'm just kind of sick of it at this point. So we'll find out tonight whether they are. But right now, let's get into our Crystals 101. Trying to unmute. Okay. So we'll first start off with loneliness. Okay. So with loneliness, it's feelings of loneliness or isolation can occur even when you're surrounded by other people. Okay. You can actually feel really sad, really lonely, and alone, even if you're around lots of people all the time. Okay. You may even feel lonely and lack of companionship, like you kind of just don't connect with anybody around you, whether it's at work or at home or anywhere. You may even feel isolated and even choose to live your life that way. There's people that just don't come out and associate with anyone. Okay. But it may affect them, infect their mental health and feeling that way. And you never want that to kind of happen. But this does happen at times. And, people choose to kind of live in ways that others may not support or even understand when you see people just by themselves all the time. So using crystals can help you overcome loneliness, also help you overcome shyness as well. But we'll go over that in another show. Or it could also provide you with courage that you need to seek companionship. So one of the mantras you can use in this is, I send love out into the universe. And in doing so, I attract love and friendship to me. Okay. So you can say that, sit quietly with your eyes closed, breathing normally. Speak the mantra about 10 times, or you can use any mantra of your choice. Imagine your body as a glowing magnet of white light. For about 10 minutes, picture your white magnetizing light drawing others to you. Finish by repeating the mantra again 10 times. And one of them that you can use is a clear quartz or a rose quartz. Or you can put it on a grid. Okay, I have a grid right here, crystal grid. And you can place it in where you spend a majority of your time. So if you're always at the office, make sure that is there. If you're in your car a lot, put it there. If you're in your bedroom or in your living room a lot, make sure you've got one there or two there. And you can set up the rose quartz on an infinity grid. And I can show you how to make a crystal grid on one of my later videos. Okay. Now the rose quartz will attract love and friendship. And while the clear quartz will amplify and direct those feelings. So whenever you use a clear quartz, okay, that will always amplify anything else that you're attempting to do. So generally speaking, I travel with certain things. I may travel with, I'm not going to tell you guys everything, because you never want to tell everybody all the crystals you're always using at all times. But there are times when I do travel with an obsidian. I will have a clear quartz with it. There are times when I travel with an amethyst, and I will have a clear quartz with it as well. Okay, so those things will enhance whatever is going on with whatever I'm trying to accomplish. The rutilated quartz, which I don't have up here, the rutilated quartz can help dispel loneliness. Okay, you can carry a small piece in your pocket to attract people and ease feelings of loneliness. So that's shyness. And there's another remedy for shyness too, I'll tell you guys about on another video. The tip for loneliness is if you feel you lack love, friendship, and companionship in your life, this may be because you feel on some level that you are unlovable. Your solar plexus chakra is the source. I'm going to pull a solar plexus crystal. Your solar plexus chakra is the source of your self-esteem. So meditating while focusing on this chakra can help you feel worthy of companionship. Try meditating for at least 10 minutes using the mantra while holding yellow's tiger's eye and your solar plexus chakra to help overcome feelings associated with lack of self-worth. Okay? So that's for loneliness. The next one, guys, is for love. Okay? And whether you're seeking romantic love, spiritual love, or the love or friendship or companionship, you must first love yourself. Didn't we just say that? Okay. So you must first love yourself before you can love or accept love from anyone else. It is absolutely impossible to accept love from anybody else if you don't love yourself. You have to love you first. Okay. And if you don't know how to do that, you gotta teach yourself how to love yourself. Okay. Find ways and things that you like, things that you accept, and start setting boundaries on things you don't. And that's just it. That's a start. Okay. Now your heart chakra is the center of all these forms. Okay. I've got a couple of heart chakras here. I've got a couple of heart crystals here. Okay. And your heart chakra is the center of all these forms of love, helping you achieve unconditional love for everything in the universe. Heart chakra stones can help increase your openness to giving and receiving love. Now, the mantra that you can use is, I radiate love to all, okay? And love comes back to me 1,000-fold, okay? Sit quietly with your eyes closed is the meditation, and focus on your heart chakra, okay? Imagine a green light coming from your heart chakra and going in all directions, all right? Filling the universe with your love. Visualize the green light of love coming back to you from all directions of the universe, filling you with love as well. As you do this, repeat the mantra at least 10 times, okay? So we've got the rose quartz here, all right? And that would be one of the remedies. You want to keep a rose quartz with you at all times. A lot of times, I keep picking this one up. A lot of times I wear this on like a necklace, okay? So this is actually, that's why you see that silver on there, because I usually wear that as a necklace. And then these are some of my other ones right here. And then a garnet also, you can use that. I do have a garnet, but I don't have it with me right up here. I keep crystals all throughout my house. So garnet inspires romantic love and passion. Okay. Keep garnets with you when you are seeking romantic love, or hold it when you're receiving in the non-dominant hand as your meditation on finding a romantic partner. So you can actually speak that into existence as well, and use a garnet in meditation to do so. But make sure, again, that you are consulting with your ancestors. You are doing some sacrificial altar things going on, and speaking with the ancestors and consulting with them before you just calling some nigga into your life. Okay, you got to be careful. All right, you got to be careful, because you can call the wrong one into your life. Okay, you really can. Okay, and then you're gonna have a hell of a time getting rid of that. Okay, just letting you know. All right. The next one is citrine chakra. And no, I never did that. Just in case y'all thought. Anyway, citrine chakra work is also another one. The citrine can help you obtain self-love by raising your self-esteem. This is a solar plexus chakra stone, but without self-esteem, Self-love in the heart chakra isn't possible. Meditate with the citrine in your receiving non-dominant hand pressed to your solar plexus chakra, with your giving dominant hand pressed to your heart chakra. Repeat the mantra, I love myself and I am worthy of love, at least 10 times. Feel the energy moving from your solar plexus chakra up into your heart. Okay. So that is our crystals 101 for the week. Really appreciate you guys for tuning in for that. So now I think we are going to get into the young Pharaoh and golden, or yeah, the golden beauty. I am going to use my Rider Waite deck for that. But before I do that, I am going to give you guys a quick little plug, which is not a spiritual tip, but it is a self-love tip for the week. So go ahead and check this out. It's only about a minute, and then we are going to get right into the reading. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into this craziness. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with young Pharaoh and them, because listen, there just seems to be way too much happening. He's saying one thing, that he's still messing with her, that she's still giving him the box, and she's saying no, she's not. She's not even dealing with him. She tries to talk to him every so often for the kids' sake. But Pharaoh showed some text messages between the two, okay? And in these text messages, they looked a little sketchy. It looked like she may very well, in fact, be still contacting him, trying to give up the box or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and find out tonight, okay? Now, I'm not really 100% sure about it. I honestly think it would be difficult for her to be sleeping with him physically while living in California and he's living in Texas, okay? However, there is a thing called FaceTime, okay? And people use it for various things. Don't ask me how I know that, but I'm just letting you know, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into this young Pharaoh reading real quick. So bear with me while I play their beginning, and I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling the cards for them. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. So a couple of cards have already come out. One of them is the Fool in reverse, and the other one is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ain't looking good. All my tarot card readers out there. All right, so the Hangman just came out in reverse. So the question that I had is Golden Beauty still sleeping with young Pharaoh? Okay, that is the question that I put out. The next one that came out is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. you guys can see where this person, these two people are kind of out in the cold, okay? And they're kind of like out and just put out in the situation. This came out in the reverse. So, yeah, they definitely dealing with each other. And the hangman came out in the reverse also. The hangman, everything is coming out in the reverse, guys. The hangman is usually where, in this situation, this means that you have to see things from another perspective, okay? So you got to kind of see things for something different. In this situation, this came out like this, so we need to see it for exactly what it is, okay? So what Pharaoh is showing us is what's happening, okay? She is definitely putting much more time into him than she's telling us. This Ace of Swords also came out. You see how that is, guys? It's a sword with a crown on top of it. This came out in the reverse, okay? So that tells me there's absolutely like no fight in the situation. There's no might. There's no slaying going on. It's just, it is what it is. And yeah, the Fool came out in the reverse as well. The Fool symbolizes somebody like a baby, okay, who absolutely knows absolutely nothing. It's like you can think of the Fool as like a brand new computer with no information downloaded to it, nothing on the hard drive whatsoever. Just the only thing it knows is this a damn computer. The baby just knowing that it don't even really know anything. It don't even know it's breathing or nothing. It just know it came out the womb. That's what you think of when you think of the Fool. This is like this. Okay, so she know exactly what's going on. She know exactly what she's doing. She's trying to play the fool and try to pretend like she don't know what's happening. And why is Pharaoh acting like this? And oh my God, what? She know exactly what's going on. Okay, let's pull some more cards. The Hierophant also came out in the reverse. The Hierophant is this card. Okay, this would be in tarot the high priest. Okay, or somebody who's like very, very close to the gods, okay? Speaking with the gods, kind of between the hermit and or the person who would be like the priest and the gods. This would be that person. This came out in the reverse, and Golden is a tarot reader, okay? So this came out this way. So this is telling me that she's definitely not walking within her divine with the decisions that she's making, okay? Let's go ahead and pull a couple more cards out. Let's see why that came out. Why did these cards come out this way? Let's get some more cards on this. So the two of Pentacles came out in the reverse. Okay, so she's definitely not juggling any situations. She's not, doing any of that. All right, so let's go ahead, go with some more. So, okay, so this is the Four of Wands, okay? So you guys can see that, right? You can see the two people in the background. They're happy. There's a home in the background, and there seems to be a lot of stability, right? Yeah, that's what she's looking for with him. She's not juggling any of that. Ain't no other niggas and none of that stuff. She's literally trying to make this work with him, okay? And she's using the magic, the wands, to do so. All right. The Eight of Wands also came out. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, the Eight of Wands came out as well. No, this is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Wands came out. And so the nine is completion. Okay. And the wands are magic. So they are like manifestation. So the manifestation has been completed. And also, I want to let you guys know in tarot, wands, okay, could also mean male parts. Okay, so she definitely getting that yeah. Okay, and it's making her feel quite complete at the same time. Okay, and finally the Seven of Cups came out in the reverse. Okay, so the Seven of Cups would symbolize definite abundance. Okay, would symbolize a nice complete level of abundance. It's not fully complete, but it's a godly completion. And this came out in the reverse. So things aren't going well between them. But yeah, and she knows that. But yeah, she's still giving up that box. I don't know if she's giving it up over the phone or what, but she's giving it up. She giving it up. So happy Valentine's Day to young Pharaoh and Golden Beauty, because they still fucking, okay? Or they still messing around. Pharaoh was not lying about that, for sure. Golden is definitely still giving him some airtime and some play. Now, what she's going to do now, I don't know, because he's been out here threatening to kill her mom and her dad, but you know, and all that. But yeah, they were definitely still messing around with each other. At least up until we read these cards. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? Shout out to Make a Change for coming in. I appreciate you. And everybody else that's going to catch the replay. I really thank you guys for doing this tonight. Again, guys, Corey Slater will be going live in about 20 minutes. So I'm getting ready to get out of here, guys. I did not actually mean to go this long. But I am going to go ahead and let the show go now. That way everybody can get over to the Slater show, okay? Shout out to Corey Slater. They are going live with Glorion and with Keeper 116. They'll be doing the 80s hip-hop verses, okay? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting ready to get set up. Boop. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace. Thank you guys for watching.